I've been dealing with for 2 years because of my freaking teeth is like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And like,
you're wrong, and ain't nothing right about that.
All right, I'm convinced at this point 2024 is the new year of scamming, okay?
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. So as someone who watches Tubi a lot, I'm just waiting on the day that they have a surviving Veneer tech on Tubi. Because at this point, people are just going through hell with their teeth.
I know that I look crazy and it's so embarrassing to come crying on the internet, but this stuff that I have been dealing with for 2 years because of my freaking teeth is like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And like, the only place I can really go to is my platforms. As everybody pretty much knows, 2 years ago, I had dental work done at Smile Dental Center 32 in Miami, and it ruined my life. Like, literally ruined my life. And I'm still dealing with it to this day. And I just left another doctor, another TMJ doctor. This is the 3rd or 4th one that I've gone to. And I'm just very overwhelmed. Like, the medical industry, the dental industry in America is like, they literally do not care about what you are going through. Like, everything is about money for them. And like, I understand, like, people have to get paid, but it's like, the fact that like I can't do anything. Like, I can't use insurance. I can't do anything. I've already spent $80,000 pretty much on this whole situation in 2 years. And I go to another TMJ doctor because I have severe TMJ now because of the veneers that Smile Dental Center did. They lost my bite. I have severe TMJ. I got my teeth redone. It didn't fix it. That was another $30,000. It's just like, I just had an appointment and like, you know, they're telling me like, okay, we could do this, and it, you know, it could be a big money pit, and you know, it could be, you know, another 80K, and you know, it might not work. Like, I spent so much money with so many doctors just praying that something works for me, and nothing works. Nothing ever works. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I can't even sue the freaking dentist every time I come on here telling my story about what happened, which is a crazy ass story. I'm like, just sue. Why don't you sue? If I could sue, that would be the first thing I'm doing, but I can't do that. It's not possible. Like, can't sue for my sensory issues. My sensory issues are unknown. Every time I go to a doctor, they've never heard of it. And you can't prove that they gave you these issues because there's no way to diagnose it specifically. Like, it's just a whole thing. They offered to give me my money back within the first year, and I told them no, so that I could bring awareness, because like, people are just like, you know, out there getting veneers and whatever the case may be. Like, my life is literally ruined because I got my teeth redone. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm constantly in pain. I can't even close my mouth properly after a retainer every single day, 24/7 pretty much, to even close my mouth comfortably. No bite adjustments can fix it. Nothing. I've done 100 bite adjustments. I've gone to 10 different dentists, 4 different TMJ doctors. I've done integrative medicine. I've done acupuncture. I've done everything you could possibly. I've done hypnosis. I've literally done everything you could possibly do to try to fix these issues. I've been called crazy by my primary care doctor at Kaiser. They told me to see a therapist because I'm what I'm going through. At this point, like, I just don't know what to do. I'm in severe pain. I've gotten freaking masseter Botox twice. My fucking face is slimmed the fuck out. Like, I look crazy as fuck because I'm in pain 24/7. It's just, I guess my only thing is just don't get fucking veneers and know that like something like this can ruin your life, like literally. And quite frankly, I'm not giving nobody else 80 fucking bands. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, the fact that these people are so like, just everything is so money driven, and like, I understand, but it's like, this shit is like really medical for me. Like, why does nobody care about people in chronic pain without you having to fucking spend 80 bands twice. Like, that's crazy as fuck to me. They're getting veneers and whatever the case may be. Like, my life is literally ruined.
So I've watched Winter's journey with this from quite literally the very beginning. I've been following Winter for many years. I remember when she talked about how she got neurotoxicity. So when they did the local anesthesia, she said something about like they put way too much, and it like gave her this like toxicity that is basically uncurable. And she really only went to Smile Dental 32 because it was cheaper, you know, in Miami, but ended up spending more money regardless. But the reason why I'm making my response to her video now is that I just really wanted to touch upon conserving your natural teeth. I don't think a lot of people understand that veneers, they require maintenance. It's not a one and done thing like a lot of other surgeries that people can do. As a disclaimer, I do just want to mention I'm not anti-plastic surgery. I just think you need to be smart with what surgeries that you are going to be doing. So things that require maintenance, I think we should be cautioning people to stay away from those kind of surgeries, because especially involving your teeth, this is a very serious, I won't say organ, but it's a very serious system connected to your brain, heart, and many other parts of your body, a lot of nerves. Things can go wrong very, very fast. So when you're doing something that you know requires maintenance every 5 to 10 years for such a serious system, I think there should be more second thoughts, okay? I think we need to encourage people to look more into conservative treatments for teeth. So I did Invisalign, and I think a lot of people just have impatience when it comes to these kind of things. So obviously Invisalign can take months to years to get done, but a lot less risk. The outcome, straight teeth, you can always use whiteners to whiten your teeth. There are other types of veneers like composite veneers, things that are just a lot more conservative, so you don't have to jump to the most extreme thing that requires a lot of upkeep, okay? It's a really sad situation for Winter, but really it just kind of, the only good thing I guess that came out of this is more awareness for this kind of situation.
Dental work done at Smile Dental Center 32 in Miami, and it ruined my life.
Here's the thing. People see veneers and they automatically think, I need to get veneers. They saw all the celebrities with veneers and they ran to it and got them done without proper research. And the thing that I hate most about it is that a lot of these cosmetic dentists in the United States make it seem like they are the cream of the crop and they are premium and they are going to do what you need the right way just because it's the United States. They're going to charge you these crazy prices and you're not going to have the tools and knowledge that you need to know what getting veneers encompasses. I have veneers. Most people look at my teeth and don't know that because I had very straight teeth before I got my veneers done. I got my veneers done in 2018, I believe. I got married in 2016. I got my veneers 2 years later in Mexico. I got my veneers because I was losing the enamel at the top of my teeth. I love vinegar. I have been eating foods with heavy vinegar since I was a little girl, and the enamel started to go away on my teeth. And as you know, up until recently, you can't really restore enamel on your teeth. I went to my local dentist in Miami and I talked to her about getting 6 veneers across the front, and she quoted me $20,000. I don't know about y'all, but I did not have $20,000 to just drop on some teeth. That is a lot of money. You can't use your insurance like Winter was saying in the video. You really have to pay out of pocket, but a lot of people flock to veneers and they automatically just get their teeth shaved and they don't even worry about the health of their real teeth. They just get them done. So I'm gonna let y'all see my teeth. These are basically my real teeth because I did not get my teeth filed down. I am totally against veneers that have to file your teeth because the veneer can fall off. You lose the structure of your real teeth. If your teeth are healthy and straight, I don't see the reason to get them. You could also get braces and get your teeth moved around to where you want them and get the dental type of veneer that I got. It's also more affordable. I got composite veneers. What that means is they buffed my teeth, they buffed away all the stains, and then they did a layer of composite over them and they shaped them to my normal teeth. They filed that down, not really filed because they didn't file my actual teeth. They filed the composite down to make it perfect and make it look like my real teeth. The thing about composite is it's actually pretty strong, but you have to get them done, I guess, more frequently than porcelain veneers. So I'll have to get these redone in like 15 years or something. They don't stain or anything, but just for the health of the tooth, you get them removed and redone. Because my teeth were already straight, I only got the top 6. And what I did for the rest of my teeth, which I will never do again because it hurts so bad, and as you know, dental pain is one of the worst pains to deal with, I got my teeth whitened in the office. When I tell you that crap hurts worse than labor pains, I hadn't even had a baby yet, but I would have another baby before I get my teeth whitened ever again. But to go back to that doctor in Miami, I went back to her and got my teeth cleaned after I got my veneers. And when I tell you she talked so much crap because I got my veneers done in Mexico, like she tried to belittle this dentist, saying things like, oh, you guys shouldn't do dental tourism, you don't know what they're doing. But I did all my research. The dentist that I used in Mexico actually got her degree in the United States. She graduated from University of Michigan, and she decided to go back home and start her own practice because why not? She can make her own money and it's home. So after I, went back and forth with the dentist that I was talking to, because I'm a Leo, I let her know. I was like, does that invalidate her now because she got her degree in the United States? Since you wanted to make it seem like that was superior, she had nothing to say. Of course, I never went to her again. I went to my new dentist who was from Europe, and she didn't mind dental tourism. She thought my veneers were done very well. She knew that my teeth were very healthy. And we had no problem. She was always careful when she cleaned my teeth, and my veneers are standing to the test of time. I have had them since 2018. It is now 2014, and they're in perfect condition. I have no chips, no breaks, no cracks, no nothing. I get my teeth cleaned every 6 months, and we have no problems. I do think that my real teeth are not as white anymore because they're real teeth and they need to be whitened again, and I'm not doing that. So when I go back to get like more veneers or whatever, I'm probably going to get them in the bottom too, so I don't have to worry about the whole whitening thing, but it's just composite bonding. If you have straight teeth, I would not recommend getting porcelain veneers because you are going to lose the health of your teeth. You cannot remove them and have your teeth be back. They're not there. And there is nothing wrong with dental tourism. I think you need to do your research before you just go to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. I feel bad for that girl because teeth pain hurts so bad. Like I was saying about the dental whitening, I was in so much pain. They gave me like the sensitivity toothpaste. They gave me medicine. I laid in bed curled up like a baby for 2 days until it stopped feeling like somebody was shocking my teeth. So I could not imagine dealing with mouth pain for 2 years, and there's nothing she can do about it because her teeth have been filed down. So before you jump on it and get that celebrity look, whether it's in the United States or out of the country, make sure you know what you're doing because your teeth are gone. Your real teeth are getting filed down to these little nubs, but you can do what I did and get composite veneers, and you don't have to worry about any of that. I like to think I have like a normal celebrity but real person smile, and it only cost me I paid $800 for my veneers at the time. She has gone up a little bit, but not too much. It's not significant. I paid $800 because I ended up paying with cash. So I got six, I think it was $800 or $900. I got 6 veneers across the front. I paid cash. They picked me up from the airport. They took me to the dental clinic, took me back to my hotel, picked me up the next day to do the work, and then they took me to the resort that I was going to because I was actually in Mexico. I was actually in Mexico for a wedding, so I just doubled down on things. So I know if you've seen that video, it may scare you out of getting veneers, but I'm just saying, do your research. You don't have to get porcelain veneers. I know they look all shiny and great. I know all the celebrities have them, but you can have a beautiful smile without doing it. I kept the straightness of my teeth. I kept my same smile, and I just got it white, and I got those little issues fixed at the top, and I love my smile, and I have no pain.
Industry, the dental industry in America is like, they literally do not care.
But they do care. That's why they told us not to get veneers in the first place. So if y'all don't know, that was Winter. Winter got veneers 2 years ago. 2 years ago, she got these done. Winter has developed TMJ, which basically is when trauma happens to your jaw, your teeth practically develop arthritis. Now, obviously, that's an egregious simplification of what it is, but I'm just letting you know the gist so that we can keep going with this conversation. Most dentists do not do veneers, and they try to talk people out of veneers all of the time because of how complicated they are. Even when you see people with like dentures and fake teeth, a lot of times doctors wait until they're over 50 to do that because of all the complications that can happen. And it's extremely unfortunate that this is happening to Winter, but it's also very important that she posted this because y'all need to know that like veneers are not safe. This is not okay. You should not be doing this. There is no such thing as a veneer tech. They are scammers. And even when you do have dentists who are providing this service, a lot of times they're doing depository veneers, which is where they barely take off the layering of your teeth, the enamel of your teeth, and they just deposit stuff onto it. So yeah, please do not get veneers unless you want a disability for the rest of your life.
I've been seeing all the discourse around Winter Blanco's video about her like nightmare of a veneer history, and I'm not gonna make a think piece about Winter Winter as a person, because y'all been chewing her up online. I'm just talking about the whole veneer craze. It's so, veneers are so unhinged to me, because the way that people, y'all have not forgotten that braces, Invisalign, now I'm hearing about like invisible braces on the back of people's teeth. Y'all are just skipping over them, and then we're going straight for veneers, which, let's break down the cost, and we're just like, I'll talk about Winter. She said at this point she spent, I think she said 80,000 twice. My braces were $6,200. I put down $500. I pay $180 a month. They're about to be paid off. Hello? And granted, I understand that there are other extenuating circumstances in which people might not qualify for all the things that I mentioned. I have a friend, he got into an accident. He literally, his orthodontist told him, like, you might have to go the veneer route. Like, braces won't fix this. But you heard what I said? He went to an orthodontist. They told him that. Some of y'all are not even doing your 2 cleanings a year at your dentist. So some of you guys are getting veneers, which you're playing around with the only set of teeth you get. Unless you're a vampire, babe, those are not growing back. So some of you guys are playing around, not even going to licensed dentists. You're going to veneer fucking techs. Veneer techs. Teeth by LaShandra did fucking 4 hours and got a fake license to play around in your mouth. And now some of y'all who are not even doing your cleanings at your dentist have cavities under those fucking chiclets, because you guys are paying thousands for chiclets, and wondering why when the wind blows and your mouth is open, you're having severe pain.
Just left the dentist again for the 700th time. Can't even talk, babe. Can't even talk properly. Jaw hurts. Y'all, so funny. Like, I talked about, you know, all my dental issues. I talked about all my dental issues, like, again, like last on Instagram. And I realized that the people that ruined my teeth, hold on, let me show y'all this. So these, you see these black spaces right here? That's my veneers that are not bonded to my teeth properly. Meaning these motherfuckers could pop off. This is the work of Smile Dental Center 32 in Miami. They have me blocked on Instagram now and all their comments limited. Going on with their life like normal. Like, I don't have full-blown freaking nerve damage, and this is not the work that they did. It's not cavities, babe. It's my teeth not properly bonded. These people don't care what they've put me through. They don't care that I'm going through all this stuff. They have zero empathy. I'm about to have to spend $30,000 more to get my teeth redone. Don't even know if that's going to help the nerve issues I've been having. Hopefully it at least helps my bite. Like, I've adjusted my bite maybe 7-8 times, and it's just like, I don't know what to do. They're trying to say I'm lying because I want my money back, babe. I'm not a bitch who needs 10 bands that bad. I want my money back because of the principle that why did I pay for this? But don't act like I'm just about to scam for no 10 bands. If I wanted to do that, I would have done a PPP loan, babe, during the pandemic. And I didn't do anything illegal. That's not even in me. I'm not going to rest until everybody knows what these people did to me. Because they don't care. And it's really hard to sue for dental malpractice. I'm going to try, but it's really hard. It's going to cost a lot of money, and it's going to cost me a lot of time. So I'm not going to ever stop talking about it. So buckle up. Oh well. I know that I look crazy, and it's so embarrassing to come crying on the internet.
All right, so now I'm not gonna bash this creator for stitching their videos, whatever. But when you come on the internet and cry, right? I'm not talking about videos where people actually, like, you're reacting to a something happens to your loved ones and somebody's filming it. I'm not talking about that, because that's something you can't really control because you're not filming it. But when people sit in front of their camera on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever platform you on, and start crying, I hate to say it, I automatically do not believe you. I don't believe you one bit, because at that point, you're not crying, you're acting.
At the end of the day, if I mess up in this business, I'm gonna make it right. Regardless if I sign a consent form or not. I have an infection in my mouth. I couldn't sleep all night, and I don't got the partials, and I don't got the veneers. So you just gonna take my $3,500? No, ma'am. That's not how it's gonna work. And so I posted everything. I tagged her name in, and before I even went to social media, because anybody know me, know that I'm not the person to be like this. This out of my character. I don't come to social media. I don't put my business on no social media. I don't do none of that. But what I do know is social media have the power. When the truth is out there, it got the power to make you or break you. You stopped responding to my calls. You said you wouldn't give me my money, and then had the nerve to tell me to have a blessed day. You wish me the best. Girl, what you mean you wish me the best? Have a blessed day. Bless my money back over here like you got it. You wrong, and ain't nothing right about that.
All right, I'm convinced at this point 2024 is the new year of scamming, okay? Extreme scamming, level 5 scamming, all right? So that video that you guys just seen, this is a licensed esthetician makeup artist out in Tampa, Florida. She went to a veneer tech in Tampa, Florida, who told her that she would give her top and bottom veneers for $3,500. So the lady went to her consultation, and in her consultation, she supposedly got fitted for these veneers. And she also paid half of the $3,500. When she got ready to go to her appointment, the tech lets her to know, I do not have the tools to shave down your teeth or file down your teeth. And so, of course, the customer is confused, and she's like, okay, so how are they going to fit in there properly, you know? But anyway, she proceeds with allowing her to put these veneers in her mouth. The lady uses the bonding agent or whatever glue it is to put the veneers in, and immediately the customer lets her to know, like, hey, this is uncomfortable. This does not feel right. This does not feel good. And she completely disregards it, puts everything in her mouth, and collects actually the rest of her money prior to even putting the partials in her mouth. Okay. So fast forward, this lady sadly goes home. She's hurting. She now is forming abscesses in her mouth. It's sore. She can't sleep. She expresses these things to the veneer tech, and the veneer tech is basically like, look, I don't know what to tell you. You may need to go to the ER, because if I try to pull those off, I might pull your teeth out, and we don't want that. So she proceeds to tell her all the things she needs to do in terms of going to the ER. And if she goes to the ER, then they should have some kind of way to get it off and get the bonding agent off, etc. We're talking about somebody's teeth here, somebody's mouth. Okay. And so the lady expresses like, look, I get it. You know, you told me that I need to go to the ER, and I don't think I should have to do that. So, you know, I just think it's fair. You didn't do this correct. You didn't have the proper tools. You admitted that to me. Can you give me back half of my money? At this point, this is where things go completely left, because the tech not only does not want to give her back her $3,500, but she's basically telling her, look, have a nice day, be blessed. I got my money. I did what I said I was going to do and moved on. So now this lady is reporting her to basically everybody she can, the Better Business Bureau, the FTC, the feds, the news stations, you name it, social media, basically trying to get this story out because she wants her $3,500 back. And the lady is just really not trying to hear it. She's completely avoiding her. Now, I'm going to show you what happened when I went to the Veneer text page that was actually tagged in that lady's rant. Also, if you want to see the full 17-minute video, you can go to her Instagram page, and it is there in her reels, and you can watch it. I just did not want to post it here, but let me show you the Veneer Fairy, her Instagram page. So you can see here where the makeup artist actually tagged, and I'm going to make myself smaller here, actually tagged this veneer tech, okay? Of course, I clicked on the tag, and this is what came up. The page does not even exist, right? So I took that Instagram page name and I put it in the Instagram search to see what would come up. Immediately, this was the only photo that came up. And if you notice, the Instagram page is no longer the Veneer Fairy, right? I'll show you what it is. This is the actual Instagram page that came up. Now it is under the Fairy Godmother _ So she has already changed this page. I noticed that the lady who this incident happened to, she has already reported this lady to the Better Business Bureau. She's already reported her to the FTC. And I think the news is coming next because she literally has been making posts and just basically exposing her in the worst way humanly possible, definitely on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, wherever she can. So now I go through this Instagram page, Fairy Godmother. There are so many photos there, but notice all the services that this lady is offering: teeth whitening, veneers, porcelain, braces removal, missing, gapped, or chipped teeth. Now, keep in mind, she told that lady that, you know, if your teeth are chipped or they're, you know, whatever is happening with you, that's not my problem. This was after the fact that she installed these fake veneers in this lady's mouth or whatever the case. And the lady was still walking around with the bottom half of the veneer. She was able to pry the top off, but she had the bottom half still stuck in there, and the lady still did not want to help her. Now, just so you guys recall, this is not the first incident or story we've heard of somebody scamming in terms of being a veneer tech. Let me show you what happened a few weeks ago. So I don't know if you guys remember this story. This is Monica Davis. She came from Illinois and went to Vegas. She was doing fake braces and veneers as well in Vegas and in Chicago, and she basically got caught and is currently being investigated. What else is interesting is someone here on TikTok, and if I can find that creator's video, I will post it. But they exposed this guy, or supposedly exposed this guy, the Lucky 7, because he took that picture up in the far left corner of a certificate of him becoming a veneer tech. But here's what's interesting about this particular guy's page. If you can look and see the certificate, the seal even looks fake. Okay, so this is clearly a fake certificate meant for basically enticing people to get veneer tech licenses, right? But let me show you what else I found on this person's page. He credited in his post that he got a certificate from 7 Figure Smiles, which is actually technically his business, right? So when you go on that Instagram page, this is what you see. You see that first picture of somebody
able to eat a decent meal or at least enjoy the food, because you're so worried about the pain that's going to come from you just trying to eat. For someone who actually had dental issues growing up, I know how hard it is, especially when you have like a cavity, or you have a teeth that is that's bothering you, that's hurting you. I mean, growing up in a Haitian household, they will tell you shake salt water in your mouth, shake salt water and pepper, like black pepper in your mouth, use orgeat, use this and use that. But the pain of toothache is even worse than childbirth, and I've never given birth to a child before. And people who have given birth to children before would tell me that the pain is just, if not worse than childbirth. And I know for a fact that this shit hurts, right? It hurts. One time I had like a tooth infection that made my face grew this big, and I actually had to go to the doctor to get the abscess poked and drain all the stuff out of it. And let me tell you, I could not sleep that night. And when I watched this girl's video, and she's literally crying on the internet because she's in so much pain from trying to look beautiful, which I get, and there are ways for you to do that. And it looks like she paid a lot of money, and she even went the professional route and not do the TikTok veneer tech route, but she's still in a lot of pain. And actually, not too long ago, a man that I was seeing offered to pay for me to get veneers, because I was like, you know what, I really want to try the veneers. I have Invisalign currently. I'm not wearing them now, but currently I wear Invisalign. But my thing is, I was going to go through with it. I was going to go to Georgia to go get my veneers done and everything, but I just never went and followed through with it. But I'm glad I never did, because at this point, I think my veneers would do just fine, although they do hurt like hell whenever you put them on, at least the first 2 days. But it will do just fine versus going through the surviving veneer issue, because this girl, she's constantly showing us like all the pain that she's in all the time, all day long. Can you imagine? Because at this point, she cannot even focus on anything else other than this stupid pain in her mouth. And to me, having nice teeth is not worth me being in pain 24/7, because your teeth is, once they're gone, they're gone. Once you're a certain age and you lose your teeth, that's it. They're gone. They're not going to grow again. And my thing is like, veneers are beautiful and all, not on everybody, because some people would look like some people look like horses smiling. The teeth are just so big chiclet teeth and all that. But to me, veneers can look nice on certain people, and they can look nice depending on who put the veneers in. But it doesn't matter how much money you spend on veneers. Clearly, per her example, this thing will always look crazy, or if not, could possibly be terrible, and it might hurt you in the long run, hurt your health in the long run. Like her, for example, she spent $80,000 or some crazy number like that. That's a crazy amount of money to spend on your teeth, especially if it's not something that's going to, is going to better your health. It's just like she wanted aesthetics. And I get it, because, when you're in front of many people and you're a social media influencer, you want to have the best look, because let me tell you, looks does matter. People might not, you might not believe that, but let me tell you, looks does matter. So therefore, I think she was trying to do that and go that route and try to, keep up with the Joneses. But now she can't even brush her teeth. She can't even drink cold water. She can't even drink water at all, because if the water gets between the teeth and the veneers, it's going to hurt her like hell. And my heart goes out to her. But then again, at this point, I'm just kind of over the whole veneer tech situation, and even veneers period, because people are starting to walk around here looking like they got chiclets in their mouth, and they look like they're just smiling horses. Just, teeth, horse teeth, you know what I mean? It's just too much. It's too much. Everybody has the same smile. Whenever someone smiles at you, you already know they have veneers, because they got the big ass teeth. They're just smiling at you. Imagine seeing this person in the dark and all you can see is their teeth. It doesn't matter if you're white or black. If you're in the dark and you smile, all you people can see is your teeth if you have veneers, because they're so big and bright. And a lot of time it's not even the proper color. I even went as far as getting the Smile Direct. I actually have the box here. I was going to, get the Smile Direct. I got the box twice. I tried it the first time. The mold was not correct. And then they sent it to me again. I had to order it, $25 extra. But the second one, I never even opened it up, because I was like, you know what? This is silly, because what it is it's like one of those not partials, but temporary ones where you just pop it out and pop it in whenever you're ready. And I'm just like, I'm not going to remember to put this shit in every day. This is too much. This is too much commitment. I cannot be committed to one thing every single day, to remember to do it. Because one day you'll see me with nice pearly white teeth, straight, no space in between, and the next day you see my regular teeth, and I'm just like, it is too much. It's not that serious. It's just never that serious, unless it's like I have a photo shoot or something, I could probably pop it in. But the process of just getting my teeth mold the proper way and sending it back and hoping that it's the correct way to do it, it was just too much work. So I ended up paying the money. It was almost $300. I wasted $300 because I never got the shit done. It was just, so I ended up just going back to my orthodontist to get my Invisalign back on, because I'm like, look, this is too much. Even with the Invisalign I paid like almost $3,000 for, I ended up having it on for a lot longer because I just couldn't commit to keeping it on. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to the veneer thing. This girl is on the internet crying, begging for help, because she cannot sleep, she cannot eat, she cannot drink, she cannot do anything, because she wanted to keep up with the Joneses and have this pearly white smile, which I'm not mad at her for that, like I said before. But then again, you have to keep in mind of your health. You have to keep in mind, like, would you rather have jacked up teeth and have a happy life, or pretty teeth and you cannot even eat or drink? After I said that, I thought about, okay, well, maybe, if you're trying to lose a couple pounds, it might work in your favor, but how long is this going to, how long do you want to do this for? Because to me, eating and drinking is a better option for me. So anyways, guys, that's my take on this whole surviving veneer tech situation. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.